What's up, guys? It's your boy MJ. You're now tuned into the show. Today, we're going to be doing another live commentary, and I'm going to be doing something about a particular series that I just barely started getting into. I've been hearing a lot of rant and a lot of chat and raving about it. And a lot of people asking me to basically check it out. That is actually good. So I actually started already watching the series today. I just started watching it, season one of the YA genre, the teen series Wolfblood. Now I'm already into about what season? I mean, in season one, I'm into episode 6. So I just decided to go ahead and just do a live watch along and everything, and just give you guys basically my opinions and my thoughts on the series so far. So far, as I said, I'm into season 6. I mean, not season 6. I'm sorry, nowhere near that. I'm in season 1. I'm in episode 6. Basically, it's so basically, like I said, it's a YA genre web series. It's particularly about basically a group of teens that are basically a part of different wolf tribes, different tribes of wolf packs and everything. The main characters, you have Maddie and you have Raiden. There's a couple of other characters, but those are the two main characters. So before we get to going and starting into this episode 6, just want to give you a little catch up for those you guys that are new to it. So far, I just left off from episode 5 of season 1, where Maddie, she started changing from way she was looking different from where she normally would look in the first 4 episodes. And I guess it was some kind of weird thing going on, but she just started appearing not to be who she is. But no need for me to keep rambling along. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into episode 6. And like I said, you guys are more than welcome. I also will leave the link in the chat if you guys want to jump in and just speak what's on your mind or talk about some films or a television series or anything that you've watched or you plan to watch. Go ahead. You're more than welcome to jump in. It will be in the chat. Everything will be available for the chat for you guys. The link will be in the chat. Uh, have Jay the String Gay, Jay the String Gray in the building. Hey, how's it going, Jay? Thanks for being in the building. Yeah, as I said, I'm just going along right now watching some just new series. It's new for me. I've never watched it, but a lot of people have actually been requesting for me to go into it and watch it. They're like, MJ, you gotta watch it. You gotta check out Wolfblood series. Wolfblood, it's a good series. So far, I will say, so far, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's all right so far. So we'll see where we get to. But like I said, we're going into episode 6, and as I said, the main character is pretty much Maddie. Do you have Raiden? I think it's Raiden or Raiden as well. Kind of sound like Raiden from Mortal Kombat, but no, it's not Mortal Kombat. But yeah, Maddie was tripping out. Okay, basically in episode 5 where it left off, she was like really being real snotty. So I don't know what was going on, but it was just a little phase right there. I guess something was going on, experiment or whatever. But now we're back into it. So this is season 5. I mean, this is season 1, episode 6. So I'm going to get right into it. As I said, I will post the link in the chat. You want to jump in and speak your mind? It doesn't matter anything. You just want to jump in and just talk. More than welcome to. Let me make sure the link is in there. Got the link in the chat. Okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started, you guys. So once again, this is actually that's we left off season 1, episode 6. So now I'm actually starting off at the beginning of season 1, episode 7. Now, depending on how I like the series or whether or not I think it is so far by watching a few episodes in the season, I'll decide whether or not I'll keep making I'll do some more multiple uploads or live streams, follow along with the series, seeing it all the way through. Because if I'm not mistaken, people have been telling me it's about, I think maybe 5 seasons so far. It all just depends on how I feel about the season, about this series. So I think after season 1, I'll decide whether or not that I'll decide to continue and make live streams with it. But we'll just go in right now. So this once again, this is Wolfblood, the series, season 1, episode 7, and we're in action. Oh, and also, you guys, I got my food with me today. Want to share that with you guys, just in case you guys might want to check it out. Let you guys know what I'm eating kind of late today, so but it's better late than never, but it's a little healthy. Got me some mac and cheese. I don't know if you guys can see that. Some mac and cheese in a small little bowl, miniature size kitty bowl. And then I got me some healthy hot dogs right here, or sausages. These are plant-based hot dogs or sausages. So a little healthy, but I'm gonna be eating along as I'm going, so don't pay me no mind. But as I said, you guys, so far I it's been really good. It's been really good, really good, really good. Um, so far, like I said, I'm only a few episodes into the season, and it's pretty good so far. Pretty good so far. But we'll see where we get to, and I'll decide whether or not I'll decide to keep making content for you guys or making live streams and follow along with the series. Okay, actually catching up because, like I said, a lot of you guys have been requesting me to do just check it out. So I want to thank you guys for giving me the heads up on this, but I'm checking it out so far. Like I said, it is pretty cool. But enough of me rambling. Let's go ahead and get back into it. So right now we're in season episode 7, and Maddie, the main character, is the young teenager Maddie. She's been having a lot of different changes since from episode 1 till now we're into episode 7. There has been a little changes, and so she's starting to, I guess, come more into her true nature of what specific tribe she is, or what her actual abilities is, as far as whatever her pack she's a part of, wolf tribe or whatever. I will say that so far we're 7 episodes into the season, and I haven't seen her physically transform into a wolf yet. So, but I have seen one of the other supporting characters, such as Raiden. He has transformed into a wolf multiple times. So I'm curious to see, when is she going to actually transform into a wolf. Now, one of the co-stars, the brother on here, he definitely has now. I guess it got revealed because they have their own little clique, their little clique, and basically the brother on here, he has a crush on the main character Maddie. So I'm curious to see how that's going to play out, because I believe there's already some type of thing going on between Maddie and Raiden, where they're not actually saying they're together, but you could tell that they like each other. So it is what it is. We'll see where it goes. We'll see which one wins her heart over. Just checking the comments. I have some personal email right now. I have a couple of people commenting on my personal email. See what we got going on here. Okay. Yep. Timothy says he's seen all of season 1. He's actually just barely starting season 2. He's episode 3 or episode 4 actually of season 2. Okay. So Timothy's a little ahead of us. Well, ahead of me. As I said, the series is not new. It's new, but it's already been out for a while, because there's already 5 seasons. But this is my first time actually ever seeing Wolfblood. So we'll see where we get to it. Crystal says, "Hey MJ, hey Crystal, how you doing? Thanks for coming to send a message to me. You guys are much appreciated." Yeah, there's a lot of people in the personal email, you guys, right now is really I'm just reading all these messages right now. My personal email. I'm actually catching up with a lot of messages that I got from earlier that I didn't get a chance to get around to, because also you guys, you may notice you haven't really seen a lot of content as much as you normally see from me. Probably I would normally do, try to get in, squeeze in maybe like 2 to 3 uploads, or even possibly 4 per week, but I've been really not feeling. I've been really feeling under the weather. I've been really sick lately. So, I'm just now barely recovering. So, but I still have it. But I'm almost getting there where I'm recovering. So it's a process, but I'm getting there. Yes, I've been very under the weather. It's not COVID, but it almost damn near felt like COVID, because I had everything: sore body, backache, headaches, coughing, sneezing, everything. But it's not COVID. Okay, you guys, not COVID. But I'm feeling better. Yeah, you guys. So far, like I said, this series is it's It's the series is pretty good so far. I really will say this. The series is good so far. I'm liking it. I'm loving it. Now, some of you may not. It depends on you guys. I don't know. You guys may not like it. You may not be too much into it, but so far it looks pretty good. It looks pretty decent, especially being a teen, a YA genre series for the teens, the young teens. But it's still good. I mean, even if you're an adult, you still can watch it. I mean, it's very good so far. Okay, have someone else in the building. Have Jen Tantum in the building. Jen Tantum says, "Hey MJ, how's it going, Jen? Thanks for being in the building. One of my main supporters, and actually one of my moderators. She's actually my first moderator. Jen is actually my first moderator. So I want to everyone make sure to give praise to Jen. She's my actually first moderator on my channel. She did not actually request to be a moderator. I actually just picked her to be a moderator. She's one of my solid supporters that's been supporting me through a lot since I've started the channel. So kudos to Jen. But yes, Jen, I'm checking out some Wolfblood today. As I said, you guys, I'm eating late, so don't mind me if I'm going to be doing a little snack, and don't mind me. But I'm hungry. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. Comment to some people into my personal email. If any of you guys are out there that you're actually tuned into the show, as I said, you're more than welcome to join in. If you just want to get anything off your mind, and you got some things you want to talk about related to pertaining to film, television, any shows you watch or whatever, go ahead and jump in the link. You're more than welcome. If you actually want to watch along too, if you have seen the series, or if you haven't watched the series, you are more than welcome to follow along. If you want to follow along, we're in season 1, episode 7 right now. Yeah. So far, you guys, it's very interesting. I mean, it's good, especially for a young teen film. Teen series is pretty good. It's not too kiddie down. I think personally, I think it has enough mixture in order to grab the intention and the audience of the adult audience as well. Um, so far from the first episodes, from episode 1 through 6, there hasn't been really any too much tension so far, you guys, yet. Like, there hasn't really been any battle. It's pretty much been some of the characters that already know each other, and then some of the characters getting to know, for instance, Maddie, and some of the other characters, Maddie, other friends, getting to know the one of the supporting characters, Raiden. Okay, because I guess he's new to the area. He's not actually from the town, but so we haven't really had no really major huge conflict right now where you had to see no really get downs or no battle scenes yet. But it's not boring. It's not dull. It's pretty cool so far. It's not. It's good. Now I'm curious right now because young Raiden here, he's getting some blood drawn in the hospital. Now, I'm curious to see, while by them drawing his blood, are they going to be able to realize that he's not all the way human from his blood results because they're drawing his blood. Now, Maddie just passed out by seeing the blood. Yeah, you guys, I'm hungry, eating late. Mm, mm. I highly recommend it. If you guys have not tried it, I highly recommend that you guys try plant-based Beyond Meat hot dogs and sausages. Oh, they're good, definitely good. I believe Beyond Meat will be the way of the future. Now, what I am curious to, I am curious to see, like a question I have right now so far by watching in season one, episode 1 through 6. I'm curious to see will there eventually become some tension uh between the brother and Raiden, because it's clearly obviously that both of them do kind of have some type of feelings for Maddie, but neither one is expression. Well, of course, the brother he has actually shown that you could tell that he has feelings for her, but Raiden hasn't really shown it really fully. But indirectly, you could tell that he has feelings for her too, and you could tell that she possibly have feelings for him too, because Maddie is spending more time with him actually more than she's spending with all her other friends that she's already been around for a while. Now, this series, I want to give you guys a little background. So far, when I started watching the first episode of season one, I could tell that this series is basically taking place and outside of America. I believe in somewhere. I think maybe like in Ireland, like Irish, like Ireland, because they're all everyone's accent, and also the theme music and the music that's been played throughout the series while it's going. I could tell, and just the whole vibe, the Atlanta area. So you could tell it's probably, I think, somewhere over there like in Ireland. Yeah, you guys got to try them Beyond Meat plant-based hot dogs and sausages. They are very good, and the burgers are good too. Them Beyond Meat patties are good too, man. You guys got to try that if you have not tried it. But Beyond Meat is the way of the future. I'm telling you guys. Uh, you got Jen Tantum. Jen Tantum says that she loves this series. She says that she's on season 3. Okay, cool, Jen. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm just getting started. As I said, I've been seeing already. I've been seeing this series, but I just never got into it. I had planned to get into it eventually to check it out to see what it's about, because I have so many films and I have so many trilogies and I have so many series that I'm just all into. So I have to pick and choose what time when I decide to jump into a particular series, because when I jump into a series, I like to go ahead and just watch as much of it I can and keep watching. So if I jump into a series, like for example this one, and I know there's already like five seasons, I'll probably keep going and watching each season to see it all the way through before I jump to a next series. So that's why it took me so long to go ahead and check this out. But I'm checking it out now, so we'll see. Depending on how I like it, I'll decide whether I'll follow through and watch the series all the way through every season, and I'll decide whether I'll make. And if you guys want me to, if I'll make more live streams basically through the giving basically doing each season. But we'll see. We'll see. It depends on how I feel about the series. Yeah, and I see a lot of you guys in my personal email. You guys, so a lot of you guys are basically saying that, yeah, that you pretty much most of you guys are already in the same area. You're probably between season 2 and season 3 of Wolfblood. So that's cool. So that's kind of cool because I'm not that far behind you guys. So if I do decide to continue to make live commentaries of this series, it'd be cool because I think I'll probably catch up to you guys by tomorrow. I'll be caught up with you guys, and then possibly, we'll be right on point with you guys. One more thing, you guys. You can't go wrong with this right here. You can't go wrong. To make sure you got it right for you guys. You can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with the Dr. Pepper. Oh man, I love me some Dr. Pepper. Oh man, just what I needed. Dr. Pepper with mac and cheese, plant-based hot dogs. Can't go wrong with that, especially for a late-hour meal. Jadestein Gray. Jadestein Gray. Jay says, I need to check this show out. Yes, Jay. I highly recommend check it out. So far, I'm so far from what I've seen so far. I think it is pretty decent, pretty cool. Um, and just a heads up, it like I said, it's like a teen series, but it's still good. That doesn't just mean that adults or whatever watch it. I do think so far it is good. Um, And so far, yeah, so far I'm impressed with it. It looks entertaining. I'm curious to see how this thing gonna play out with these little things they have, situations they got going on. I'm curious to see what is going to be the contradictory, the antagonist versus the protagonist in here. It haven't let us know yet what is who or what, excuse me, what type of entity is going to be the antagonist, but we'll see when we get there. But yeah, I highly recommend. If you get any time, check it out, Jay. Check it out, because I'm just barely checking it out myself. But so far, uh, it's cool so far. I'm still into it. I'm watching it, follow along. But we'll see when we get there. He also says classic Dr. Pepper. Oh yes, definitely that classic Dr. Pepper. You can't go wrong with that classic Dr. Pepper. Boy, I love it. Now, what I just I really, 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 really well, I'm very interested, curious to see when are they going to when are we going to get to see, or when are they going to show Maddie actually turning into whatever she is? Because I mean, we're into episode 7, and she still hasn't physically transformed into a wolf like some of the other characters have transformed into the wolf, and I can't seem to quite understand it. You know, maybe I don't know, maybe she's half blood or something. I don't know, but still, like we seen where they try to tease us with it, like where she's going, might possibly you can see her eyes change or might transform, but she still hasn't physically transformed yet. So I'm curious to see what happens when she do transform. Maybe she's not transforming yet, because maybe we who never know. Maybe the main character Maddie, maybe she turns out to be, part of the antagonist. Maybe it all depends. I don't know. I'm just jumping the gun right now, you guys. But for you guys that are already that in the personal email, for you guys that are already on season 2 and season 3, don't spoil it for me. Don't tell me already what's don't do that. Let me catch up with you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys, but I gotta eat. I've been starving all day. I really haven't had an appetite since as I've been sick pretty much almost like for over about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I've been real sick and I just haven't been feeling real well. And plus, I've been busy with work and everything. So yeah, my appetite has not been there, but I'm now fully able to actually eat actually eat a meal. So yeah, don't mind me, you guys, but I gotta eat. I will say, you guys, though, I do think all the ones that are friends, I do think at some point, I think that there's going to be some major tension there, and they're possibly going to have to be some battle, because so far what I've seen is that there are different tribes or different packs or different cliques of these wolves, and some of them stay in a certain area, and ones like, for instance, Raiden, he doesn't belong in that area. He's from a different area. So I remember when he first popped up, they actually went at him like, okay, what are you doing over here? You're not from this area. You don't belong over here. So there's a possibility there could be different types of transformations here. You could have maybe like remember like in the Harry Potter series, like where you had Sirius Black, where he turned into a dog, but then the other one, I can't think of his name right now. The other guy that was a part of the James Potter clique. The other one was a wolf, and then one was a dog. So I'm assuming maybe that's a possibility how this Wolfblood is going to be. Some of them are actually like kind of like the part that transform to part dogs, and the other ones transform into wolves. But I don't know. We'll see. Oh, just speaking of, since I also wanted to put that out there. Just speaking of Harry Potter, right there, the James Potter and the little clique, the Martyrs. I want to say that man, I can't. I'm curious to know. Matter of fact, I can't wait to that. What is it? Not the Harry Potter series, but the other series with the guy. I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue right now, but I can't think of it. I saw the first 2 films, but now they got the next film is supposed to be coming, where it's going to be based on Dumbledore, where they're going to be showing everything with Dumbledore and everything. I've been waiting on that one. I can't think of the series name right now. If some of you guys know what that is, man, make sure you guys put it in the comments. I can't think. I know it's at the tip of my tongue, but I just can't think of it right now. But I watched the Fantastic Beasts. Yeah, there it is. I'm still waiting to see part 3. They haven't specified when they're going to drop it. It was supposedly alleged to be that they're going to drop Fantastic Beasts part 3. I think supposed to be in December, but I don't know if they changed it. I don't know, but hopefully they do. But may not come out till next year. But I'm waiting to see that Fantastic Beasts part 3 with the Dumbledore storyline. That's gonna be popping. Yeah, there's been so much drama between these all these the main cast and the supporting cast. There's been so much drama so far, and we're just into season 1 and we're just barely into season 7. I mean episode 7 right now. So I am a little bit skeptical about that. I am very skeptical about that. Like, I hope it doesn't become where I'm like, I don't want to continue watching the series if it tends to be too dragged on and get to boring because it's constantly showing us young. I mean, at some point you have to pick it up, pick the pace up a little bit, and show some tension here. But I think I know what's going to happen because I think at some point, maybe into the next season, we will get introduced into some new characters, some other characters that haven't been introduced yet, because of the fact that many couple of times when I have seen when I'm on Tubi. Tubi is one of the main sites I'm on. I got pretty much on all the stream sites, but Tubi is one of my favorite stream sites. Okay, I've been a member of Tubi for a long time. I remember way back when it used to be so much buffering and so much commercials. Like every 2 to 3 minutes is a buffering and commercials. But yes, I said you could tell that, guys. You heard that. Yeah, I'm still getting over this cold, but yeah, I've been a fan of Tubi for a while, so it's good to see that they have upgraded their platform. But from some of the photos that I've seen, that I know for a fact there's characters that I've seen on a little thing that I have not seen yet. So I'm assuming maybe into the following seasons, some other characters are going to get introduced, and that's probably where we're going to start seeing these battles between different maybe packs or whatever. Such we'll see different families. I don't know. Everything is up in the air right now. But it definitely has this team vibe. It definitely has that team vibe. There's not a shadow of doubt that you can't tell that this is like this. It was mainly intended for the teenagers or for the YA genre, because of just everything that has happened so far in season 1. It's definitely giving that vibe of the teenage. But as I told you guys, personally, to me, especially when we're talking about horror. To me personally, I think that the YA genre films that get put out, YA thrillers, all type of horror films, those are the best and the most popular, the most best films that have been put out in franchises that have been put out. If you look at most of the successful horror franchises that have been out over the past decades, most of them are successful that is pertaining to YA genre. Okay, but we'll see when we get there. We'll see how interested it is. But if you guys are interested in me actually, if you guys are interested in me doing more uploads or live streams, live commentary, watch along with the Wolfblood, just make sure you give me my personal email. Let me know. Just any little shout out like, hey MJ, come with another one. Now there has been a lot of tension I've noticed so far between Maddie and her best friend. Um, there's been a lot of there's been a lot of tension between them because you could tell, like, sometimes, like I said, in episode 6 that I just picked off, where Maddie, she was in a stage where she was kind of tripping, like she was not acting like herself. She even was changing her hair, like it was multiple colors. So I don't know what happened. Maybe something that happened. She had took something to where she was acting real snotty and acting like a little, like acting like a brat and acting snotty to her friends and stuff, and just on her parents and everything. So she's had her mood swings and everything, but Majority of the time, she's been consistent as her normal role, but a couple of times in a few of the episodes she has, like right now, I noticed it's always a constant back and forth, back and forth little battle between her and her best friend. They're like kind of like snapping at each other, but it's mainly Maddie doing it. You know what I'm saying? I guess she's going through her changes with having fully maybe developed or having fully transformed into her whatever, you know what I'm saying, whether she's a wolf or a dog. I don't know. We'll see. Jen Tantum says yes. So I think that's a yes for Jen Tantum. So she doesn't mind. So she wants to see it live, the live commentary more from the Wolfblood. But as I say, we'll see when we get there. If I decide that it's that I'm worth interested in continuing following on with this series, then I'll go ahead and do it. But I'll have to squeeze it into my schedule as well because I do have I have a my schedule is being more and more busy. Like it seems this whole year, pretty much is. I notice each month go by, I get more busy and busier, caught up with so many things and stuff between work and then all my personal things and everything, like my writing and everything. So I have multiple screenplays I'm working on everything. So it's I try to squeeze in whenever I can. So sometimes you guys may see a little gap where I'm not really uploading content. That's why. It's probably because I'm tied up with my screenplays or my novel that I'm working on. And also work, I don't just have one job. I actually have two jobs. So, it's I'm all over the place. I want to once again give a shout out to everyone that's in the building right now. Jada Steen Gray. Want to give a shout out once again to Jada Steen Gray for jumping in the building today. For Jen Tanner for jumping in the building today. Thank you guys for jumping in the building today. Uh, Also, make sure you guys go subscribe to Jada Stingray YouTube channel. He has a lot of content. If you guys are interested in a lot of the watch along and follow alongs, as far as watching different movies, films, it's not just horror films too. Jay he does a different types of horror. He does different type of watch alongs, live commentary. It can be horror, or it could be comedy, or it could be whatever, etc. And sometimes he does video games as well, like. I know just recently, not too long ago, he did one of the a classic Friday the 13th video game little play along. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Jada Sting Gray. Also, make sure you guys um, go check out Jess Graham. Now his channel, Jess Graham, go check out Jess Graham channel. He has his channel, cable channel 11. He does different content as well. He has a recent upload he just did. Make sure you go check out his Horror Rumble series. It is very popular. It's very active, very, very, very active. So if you guys are not subscribed to Jess Graham cable channel 11, make sure y'all go check out his channel. He does got a lot of good content there. Also, for you guys that like the little NASCAR, like if you guys that like NASCAR, I'm a huge fan of NASCAR. So I like anything with the racing cars or even the go karts. He does content like that too. But his horror rumble series is very active. You guys got to make sure you go check that out. He just had one recently. It was yesterday of the horror rumble trivia. Go check that out, you guys. Yeah, these kids are crazy. These kids are crazy. Well, I tell you, teens and teenage emotions and feelings and all that other stuff is just spreading all over the place. Yeah, you guys, if you once again, if you guys hear me cough or anything like that throughout the series, it's just like I said, I'm still getting over this cold. I'm happy that I'm in the final stages of it. It's almost like completely over it, but it's a little, staying a little bit there still. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting me to do. I know a lot of you guys have really, really been requesting me to do a lot of do more live streams. Um, I would like to do a lot more live streams. It's just that with my schedule and how I do things, you know, it's hard for me to be consistent with the live streams because it's basically like I have to go whatever like time I feel I have free time and I just go with it and jump in it. So that's one of the main reasons why you guys don't see me do live streams. It's just hard for me to actually plan out the live streams and then maybe stick with that day because the fact that I'm so busy and then I could possibly wind up having to cancel. I'd rather just drop one whenever I'm able to drop one. But I'm more comfortable right now with I like doing my style is I like doing the pre-recorded videos. That's what I'm more comfortable with because I can do content and then upload it whenever I choose to upload it. So that's how I kind of that's my kind of style. But we'll get there. I'm trying to get there, but I'll get there eventually. So I hear you guys. I hear you guys. Trust me. I know a lot of you guys on personal email is asking me for the live commentary, but just bear with me. I can do them. I only can do them when I'm able to do them. Also, I know a lot of you guys have been definitely asking me about uh, my premieres on the other platforms. It's the same thing as pretty much. I know you guys like okay, you haven't seen me on the other platforms in a little minute. It's like I said, it's all about my availability, and I'm busy. Like a lot of times, I got a lot of busy schedules, so it's I try to squeeze in when I squeeze in, but I do support the other community members. I watch along their content when they upload. I check it out. Even if I miss their live streams, I go back and watch them and everything. So I'm there. If you look at the comments, you'll notice that I'm still there, but it's just that I can be somewhere doing something, or I can be out in traffic, or I can be at work, and I can be actually watching the live stream from one of the community members. But unfortunately, I just can't be in at the same time. So that's how it is. But so that's what it is, you guys. Oh man, these things are so good, you guys. I love these plant-based sausages, man. It's so good. Yeah, these two, Maddie and Raiden, man. I keep saying Raiden. I'm just gonna say Raiden. I'm gonna call him Raiden. That's gonna be his name, Raiden. But Maddie and Raiden, man, they it's like almost every episode they always getting into it. Damn near every episode they so far they have getting into it. I'm like, but it's clearly obviously that, like I said, they're from two different tribes and two different families. Like he doesn't belong there, so I don't know. They still didn't specify how he wound up there in their area. So, and actually, like I said, this takes place in Ireland, in Irish, the Irish people in Ireland over there. You could tell it's obviously that's where it takes place at. We have another person in the building. Have Latoya Battle in the building. How's it going, Latoya? Latoya says, "Hey MJ, hey, thanks. Hey Latoya, thanks for joining in the building. Just doing a little watch along on a new series for me. This is a first time watch for me on a series, the series called Wolfblood. I'm into season one. Thanks for joining in the building. Thanks for being here in the building. Much appreciated. Ah. And also, if any of you guys have watched this, if any of you guys have watched this series already, uh, let me know what you guys in my personal email or even in the comments if you're watching right now, or when you do get time to watch this, you may catch up at a different time because I am kind of streaming real late today. This is I think this is the first time that I've actually streamed this late, so this is pretty late stream for me. So if you got some of you guys do get a chance and want to catch it, just let me know what you guys think about this series. If you have watched this series, what did you guys think about this series? Do you like this series, Wolf Blood? Have you seen the series yet? If you have not watched the series, hey, I highly recommend you guys check it out as well too. At least give it a try. Try season one. So far, it's pretty cool. Interesting so far, man. I'm liking it so far. The only thing I have to get used to, you really got to get used to, is pretty much the whole cast. Just the entire cast, because where they at, you have to get used to their accent, how they talk. The whole entire cast have that same accent, so you got to get used to it. Yeah, Maddie, she's really shifted in and out a lot, like so far throughout the first season, from episode one all the way up to where we're at episode seven right now. I mean, she's all over the place. I mean, and she keeps switching like her moods and everything. I mean, she's really all over the place. Right now, I just don't know what's going on with this girl right now. Maddie is all over the place. If you guys are interested in watching along with this series, if I do decide to do other uploads, continue to do more live, basically live streams with this with the Wolf Blood series. It's one of it's, the series is available on Tubi right now. So if you're interested in if I decide to do further ones, make sure you get the app. Okay. Uh, Give me 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. And I'm back, you guys. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I am ready though to see what's going to be what is going to be the what's going to be the main like clash between what's going to be the battle, what's going to be the antagonist versus protagonist, what's the whole story structure that's going to be. So I was just going to take a little bit more time to get to that. I'm assuming that other characters will have to get introduced before it gets to there. So we'll see. Latoya Battle says I've never seen this series. Well, yeah, me neither. Don't You're not alone. This is my first time. This is my first time seeing it. As I said, you guys, this is a late stream for me. I normally don't do live streams this late, so uh, bear with me. Bear with me. Now, what I find kind of interesting so far is you know, no, no, no. What I like about this series so far, I will say, is even though that you haven't really, I mean, you saw them, but they haven't really structured the so far the first 8 episodes so far around Maddie's parents. But I do like how Maddie's parents, they're very consistent with their structure and their discipline about what they allow her to do and what they don't allow her to do. I mean, like she tends to have her little, where she snaps at them, but they don't play that. Her parents are not no fool. Her parents like really be on her parents be on the game. See, now here we go now. Like she's tweaking out now. So I'm assuming she's still going. That's why I said Maddie. She's keep flipping it out and tweaking on everyone because she's going between in and out of her moves and her switches because she still haven't fully. She hasn't changed or transformed yet like some of the other characters have. She hasn't changed into, the animal like uh form yet. So this is why she could be switching a lot. Her moves are switching a lot, but yeah, because right now, episode 8, yeah, this I would say this is the most like from episode. So I say episode 6 to episode 8, she has really, really, really been acting outside of her normal self, and she's really been really, really just flipping all over the place. But in this one, she's really, 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 really like she's really getting like buck wild out there right now. But as I was saying, her parents are very, very consistent with the discipline, knowing that what her daughter is and basically how it's passed down to her. But her parents are no joke though. And like I remember she tried to pull a little trick on like try to sneak out the house and call herself sneaking out the house because she wanted to go to a party. But like she could fool her parents, but her parents was on the game and they already knew what was going on. So they caught her trying to sneak out, and then they actually locked her up in the bar thing, in the bar gated thing, so she couldn't get out. So parents ain't no dummy. But I do think the two boys that have a crush on her, I do think at some point they may wind up having to fight each other because both of them having feelings for Maddie. And if she decides to eventually start dating one, it may be an issue, and there's some tension there. Okay, my bread has gotten so hard. Definitely my hot dog bun has got it so hard, so I'm just eating the sausage now by itself. So far, you guys, right now, if I do it, this is the rules. This is how I will do it, you guys. What I'll do is each live stream, I'll try to make it about. I'll try to do it. Maybe go at least about an hour or no longer than maybe no more than maybe like an hour and a half of each stream. It all depends on how long it takes. So I've seen so far since we started, we've went into 2 episodes. So I think what I'll do is I'll decide to, and you guys to let me know as well in the comments. Let me know what do you guys prefer? Should I do each live commentary? If I decide to continue on doing live commentary with this series, should I do 2 or 3 episodes of a watch along and then like that? So because we started with it off in episode 7. Now we're into episode 8 now. So we're already towards the end of episode 8. So we've already went. How long have we been going so far? Yeah, we've been going about a little under an hour so far. We're going 52 minutes right now. So we've been going 52 minutes. So that's what I think I'll do. What I'll do is I'll start doing the live commentaries about 2 to 3 episodes uh per live video. You guys let me know. Do you want to do the live commentary with 2 to 3 episodes, or just 2 episodes or 3 episodes each live commentary? So it's clearly obviously that Maddie, she can't control herself. She's been bouncing all over the place so far throughout season 1. She's if someone was, it would be hard for people, I would say, to trust her, even her closest friends, even her best friend, because she keeps switching all over the place. She keeps bouncing back and forth, and that's just, it's not cool. I'm assuming that some of them, of course, all of them are not the same age. You can tell because Maddie, I think she's more like, maybe Maddie has to be maybe like a preteen. I think she has to be maybe 14. I'm thinking 14. But Raiden, he's definitely not 14. He has to be at least what, like 16. I think he's about 16. But the rest of them are got to be like preteens, like 14. But Raiden, I think he's definitely oldest. He has to be like 16 by now. But the other ones, most of them, I think they're only, well, some of them are like the people like at school, they're 16. So sorry about that, you guys. But most of them, it's basically, how like in the southern states, where they have a school where they have all the age brackets going to the same school, but they just have separate buildings for the grade levels, for the middle schoolers, and then for the high schoolers. Like down south, like how the southern schools have, like in Mississippi and all those other southern schools. I'm assuming over here in this area, region of Ireland, and with the Irish people, they have a school where all of them go, and they all go to the school, and it's a mixture between high school students and middle schoolers. That's what it seems like to me. So that's what we have, a mixture of middle schoolers and high schoolers. So that was the end of episode 8, you guys. So what I'll do is I will call it a quits right there, and I will, if I do, whenever I do, what I'll do is I'll pick back up on season 1, episode 9. We'll go to episode 9 and episode 10 in the next live commentary. That's what I'll do for you guys. Make sure you guys let me know when you get a chance to watch it. If you're not in, if you wasn't able to see it right now, you missed the live stream. If you do get a chance to watch it, let me know. Do you want me to do 2 episodes on every live commentary, or do you want me to do 3 episodes? This one we did 2 episodes, so we did episode 7 and episode 8. So next live stream I'll do episode 9 and episode 10 of season 1. But so far, you guys, my opinions and thoughts of the series so far, definitely after watching 8 episodes, It's definitely good. It's interesting. I really don't really have I really don't have no really bad things to say about it so far right now. Right now, it's keeping me interested. I want to see more of what's going on and everything, and what's going to be the outcome and what's going to happen and what's continued. So that's a good thing. And that's a brownie points. Other than that, as I said, once again, I want to thank everyone that was in the building. I know it was a little late, tonight, late stream. I want to thank you guys that did jump in the building for tonight. You guys are much appreciation. You guys have been showing a lot of love and a lot of love. So much respect and my appreciation goes out to you guys. So until next time, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.